Hello, my name is Rich Caputo. Welcome to the course. I'll be your instructor for EGL 201, British literature from Old English to whatever we're doing it up until 18th century. So I figured I would make this little introductory video because a bunch of you have already started asking questions about the class. A bunch of you have already started maybe doing the introductory discussion post, and I know the fact that this is an online class has kind of come out of nowhere for a bunch of people, and you might not have a ton of experience with online classes, so I figured I'd make this video just to get the ball rolling, show you around the course a little bit, let you know what you need to do, and all that type of stuff. So log into the course Blackboard page. It will take you to a screen like that. I have my student preview mode on. And first thing you want to do is go to the learning modules section. And this is everything we're going to be doing. We're starting here, Introduction to the Course, which is technically due 5/26. So click on that. And these are the only two things I want you to do for the first day of class. First, check out the course syllabus, which is on the course information page right here. And this is just about me. My name, like I said, Dr. Caputo. You don't have to call me Doctor. Rich is totally fine. I've been teaching online for a little while now. I teach for a school out in Arizona, which is a totally long story. My best friend teaches there, and he got me a job teaching online there. So I'm pretty comfortable teaching online. I use a different system for my school in Arizona. We use D2L and not Blackboard, and D2L and Blackboard are pretty similar, but they're just different enough to be annoying about certain things. So is it possible that we're going to run through into a couple hiccups here and there along? Yeah, it's possible. Those things happen in life. So if they come up, we'll deal with them. And as far as you guys are concerned, I'm going to try to make this as simple and easy and pain-free as possible for you guys. Like I said, I know this online thing isn't always for everybody. Some people just don't like online classes. So if at any point you're having any issues, problems, anything at all, just email me. I'll work with you guys. Like I said, I want this to be as easy and comfortable experience as anyone possibly can, as we can possibly have. And a couple of you have asked me, we're not doing any Zoom meetings or anything like that. This is a totally asynchronous course, which means you log in, you meet deadlines, and as long as you meet those deadlines, you're totally and completely fine. So there aren't going to be any scheduled meeting times, just to get that out of the way. All right, so this is how your grades are going to come about. 40% is discussion posts, because I find in online classes, that's basically the meat and potatoes of the learning. That's where a lot of the interaction takes place. So 40% are going to be discussion posts. Pretty much for every learning module, you're going to have one discussion post. When we get towards the end, towards Shakespeare, they're going to be, I think there's 2 discussion posts per learning module there. I think one of them has 3, but that's going to be the bulk of the class. That's going to be most of your grade comes from. So the discussion posts, want them to be, you can read the specifics here, but basically 200 words, and I'd like you to respond to 2 of your classmates' discussion posts, at least 2 of your classmates' discussion posts, because I like to try to get conversations going, and that only happens if you respond to your classmates' discussions posts. 35% of your grade are going to be something called interactive videos. And for those of you who haven't had online classes before or haven't done interactive videos, basically, there's this tool, it's called Play Pause It. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about that. That allows me to insert questions into videos. And that's what I've done for, I think I did it for Beowulf, I did it for Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, I did it for Canterbury Tales, and I think I did it for Introduction to the Renaissance. So you'll watch these videos, and I'll take you through this in a minute. At various points, the videos will stop and ask a question for you. And again, you can read the specifics here. With respect to the discussion posts and their interactive videos, they're not really questions about being right or wrong. They are just questions to get you thinking about the material. So it's not like a right or wrong type thing. So that's not what I'm going to be grading you on. I'm going to be grading you on the amount of effort and thought you put into it. Like I said, the 200 words, the discussion posts, the interactive videos, I said that I was going to put in some multiple choice questions. Actually, and didn't end up putting in multiple choice questions. I made them more like medium-ish length answer questions that are going to require like 3, 4, 5 sentences to answer. Here's the thing, though, and again, I'll take you through this in a minute. Because Farmingdale doesn't have a license with PlayPosit, I can only use it to a certain degree, which means you can't put your answers directly into the video. What you're going to have to do is either type them up on another document, a Word document, and upload them to a Dropbox. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. And 25% of your grade is going to be a final paper. It's not a traditional final research paper. It's more of a creative writing assignment. We can talk more about that when it gets closer to the due date, but it's basically going to be directing a scene from King Lear that we're going to be reading. In terms of due date, I tried to stagger them. I tried to have something due every other day, nothing due on the weekends. But that's but the every other day thing isn't totally 100% always true. So just make sure you're aware of the due dates. I have them posted next to each individual module. Here's a course description. You can read that whenever you want, if you want. Required materials. So I know there was a textbook ordered for this class, but I ordered that when I thought this was going to be an in-person class. I ended up posting links to all of the readings, so technically you don't really need to be getting a textbook for the class. So here, just want to take you through a couple of things that you're supposed to do. So let's go with the Beowulf module, because that there's not an interactive video in this module. So this is basically how you're going to do the course. Click on Beowulf. I made an introductory video for you for pretty much every single one of the modules. You watch that. It's on YouTube. Okay, done. Then you do your course reading. Again, I have a link to all the course readings. Do your discussion question. You click on that. It gives you a link right to the discussion question. Just hit create thread and you answer the discussion question. Let's go back to Beowulf right here. And then here's the interactive video. This is what I want you guys to kind of super pay attention to. Click on the interactive video. Takes you to PlayPosit. Hit play. Watch the video. I'm just going to fast forward through it to save time. And like I said, the video is going to stop. I promise it's going to stop in a second. It really, really is. I promise it is. I tried to pick interesting videos. Some of them are more interesting than others, but so I was saying a little question will pop up. It looks like you can all right, you could answer the question here, answer a question. But the thing is, if you hit submit, it's not going to save because Farmingdale doesn't have a license with PlayPosit. So what you're going to need to do is copy whatever your answer. Just hit copy. And you're going to have to paste it into another Word document that you have open. When you have all your answers ready to go in a Word document, PDF, whatever, you come here to the submission Dropbox and you just browse your computer, attach the file, and submit it. No problem. Should be simple. If you end up not being able to figure this out, you could just email me the answers to your questions, and that's totally and completely fine. But it makes it easier for me to give feedback and to grade the submissions if you use this Dropbox. You could also just you could hit write submission and just directly write your answers into here. Same thing. Once you finish your interactive videos, I have a end of the reading, end of the module recap video. Same thing right there. You click on that, and that's basically how you're going to handle each module. when we get to King Lear, you'll get this in the introductory video to Shakespeare, but I don't do the little introductory and closing videos for King Lear just because I taught it in another class, and instead I give you something called reading notes that my other class found helpful. So I did that for you guys. I'm actually curious if you think the reading notes are as helpful, more helpful, less helpful than the little introductory videos that I give you. So at the end of the class, if you just don't mind letting me know, just let me know. So, like I said, that's how the course is going to go. Yeah, and if you have any questions, if you're not super familiar with taking an online class, just talk to me. Like I said, I really want this to be an easy experience for everybody. This semester has been crazy enough as is. I don't want this summer class to add to anybody's stress. So hopefully this little video has given you some guidance how to navigate the course. Like I said, all you really got to do for the first day, read over the syllabus, which I kind of just took you through, and complete your introductory post. From then on out, basically just follow each module. Starts out with a video, course readings, discussion post, and then a closing video. That's for Caedmon's Hymn. That's for the first thing we're doing. When you get to Beowulf again, same thing, but remember this time there's an interactive video. Click on the interactive video, you watch it, video's going to stop, you answer the questions, cut and paste them into a Word document, submit them here, and you should be good to go. Again, any questions at all, please feel free to ask me, and I hope we enjoy our class together. And to recap, this is asynchronous. There isn't any Zoom meetings or anything like that. You kind of go, as long as you meet deadlines, you're totally and completely fine. Awesome. Again, let me know if you need anything, and thanks for taking the class.